Hey, welcome in. It's your girl Jersey Love Steph or Stephanie, and just want to say hello. How you doing out there? Um, Today, I wanted to remember my grandmother. She liked to be called Nanny. Look how fast the river's going. I'm at the park up in Montgomery Township, New Jersey. I don't know the name of the park, but isn't this gorgeous? I had to get out the truck for a little bit, but as I go through my life, um, what really made me think of her is I found a picture of a customer, and her name was Minnie. But she really did make me feel special because I'm nobody. I'm just a delivery driver. But she wanted to get a picture with me because she's from India. Anyways, this is kind of made me think of my grandmother, my nanny, my dad's mother. Um, and she just wanted to get a picture with me because she wanted to show the people in her country, because not too many women drive in India, not too many women drive a truck, but really, I have a lot of people that help me. It's not just myself, but I'm just a delivery driver. But as I was thinking of my grandmother, they're Hungarian, and a couple things that really I just have really good memories of is um, her and my grandfather. They did go to Atlantic City. They loved going to Atlantic City. But another thing was they loved to travel and they see different places. They seen all different cultures and everything. But the one thing she did for me, which helped me as a child, was give me National Geographic uh, magazine, and it opened my eyes. Even though I wasn't traveling, I was traveling just looking at the magazine. So it broadens your horizons because when you just see just your area, you don't really know what's going on around the world. So I was traveling, going on vacation, just looking at that magazine because the pictures are amazing. Another thing my grandmother did was, oh God, they were hard workers. My nanny was always, she always did. She worked at Lord and Taylor. She was always like a cashier, a salesperson. And then my grandfather, he was a gambler. He liked to go horse. He liked to go to the horse races and bet on horses. He was at the Meadowlands and all that. So if you're a horse, if you're into horse betting, my grandfather would have been right there. He loved sports, football. Every Thanksgiving, the game would be on. If you can, guys, hit that thumbs up so get some people in here. Maybe this will, trigger some memories. But, my, he was into like sports, like sports and stuff like that. But they were very intelligent. They were very rounded people. And they were born in the probably, now I need to get my grandmother's birthday. She was 95 or something like that when she passed. But I knew I was very blessed by knowing her. And she taught me how to cook Hungarian rice. She's Hungarian. My mom's mother is like Italian and a couple other things, but mostly Italian. But I Hungarian rice, and then we would have like turkey Thanksgiving, but cheese. She would make homemade Hungarian cheese. But really, truly, they can't. The memories, you can't take them away. No matter what, I'm rich. I'm blessed because I had that time. Hey guys, how are you? Sherlific, Kanlala, hey, welcome in. This is actually Montgomery Township, New Jersey. I'm just reminiscing about my grandmother. I wanted to share this today because, one day I won't be here and I'm trying to, leave memories for my kids, or maybe you've been so busy with your channel that you forget about your, just reminiscent memories. So maybe this can trigger a memory or something. But, a lot of people count their blessings, their richness as just having money thing. But if you take everything you own, it doesn't add up to those moments that you have with people. So like my most the most treasure I have is the moments with people that I love. Bangladesh, welcome in. Wow. I'm actually in United States. I'm in New Jersey right now. And no, no, I've been driving all day, but you see, look at the, yeah, right. Uh, I'm in Montgomery Township, New Jersey. This is like the park over here. But look at this water, how fast it's going. I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, my grandparents, yeah, I wish, right? It's a lot of property though. Can you imagine, doing this? But I was very fortunate as a young child. Now, my nanny, she didn't want to be called grandma. My nanny wanted to always be considered, she thought it was like an old term, which, it's not. She just said, call me nanny. And usually, like, nanny is like someone who cares for the kids or whatever. But, you know, she just wanted to be called Nanny, so we called her Nanny. My grandpa, we called them Grandpa. This is my dad's mom and dad, but they had 3 children, so I'm named after my father and my grandfather. My grandfather's name was Stephen Albert, and then my grandmother's name is Margaret. I'm pretty sure her middle name is Elizabeth, and now I'm gonna get the birthdays, but I know she was born like 1909. She was 90 something, 95 or 96 years old when she passed. See, now I need to document this stuff because for my children, I have 3 children. I need to leave this for them because it's history. This is my history. So I need to make sure that even though I'm building my channel, that I reminisce about these moments like this, and then take some pictures. I have a couple pictures. I'm going to take them and, put them in a very safe keep for my children. And probably out of all my possessions, they'll probably treasure that the most because it's your family history, Somebody, so maybe you didn't know your grandparents, but maybe you had somebody in your life that really was like a good role model who really just showed you love, treasure them and keep those memories, like you could write like a journal or something of memories. Like I know my grandmother, she used to write stuff on the pictures. Yeah, I have 3 children, Con. Yep. Yes, I love rainy days, right? How many kids do you guys have, or if you have any children? But my grandmother, she really, like, I was able to travel the world. I was able to see other cultures. I was able to see like Indian people. I was able to see like over in Africa. I was able to see like Egypt. I was able to see Ireland because National Geographic, they go all over the place. So you have like, from that time, that's what my grandparents gave me. They didn't never really gave me a bunch of toys. They always gave me something like educational. And then my grandfather did give us a couple games, but we more had memories with them than anything, the time. But that's what I treasure now is like those moments when we sat, we ate with them, and people can't take that from you. But the thing is that you gotta document it. I have 1 daughter and 2 sons. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so and that too, that it's rough raising kids. There's no easy way around it, and there's no, you could get a book and everything, but all children are different, right? Thank you so much, Con. Thank you. I hope you find enjoyment. I I was thinking of this today, and I really just wanted to share on my grandmother because I have a picture of a customer, and she really, that's what triggered this. Is it brought back this memory of my beautiful grandmother. She was full of grace. They were spitting fire. I mean, they were just with it, very educated. And you don't have to be extremely rich to be educated. You could just get books and educate about the environment and stuff like that. You don't have to have a ton of money. And some people that do have a lot of money, it doesn't mean that they could buy class, right? But we still have access to libraries and stuff like that, which is beautiful. But that's what she gave me just diversity. She gave me knowledge of a world outside of my one bedroom, that I lived in, because they don't show you all this stuff in school. So she really did give me a bunch, she gave me experiences that I don't even know today if I could afford to do this stuff. No, both my mother and father have passed, but I have the memories. They passed very young. My dad just passed last year, really young. Actually, 2 years ago, not last year, the year before. But oh, it's I am in New Jersey. Where are you from? You said Bangladesh, I think, right? Oh, Bangladesh, right? No, that's your life. Share life. Shine your life. Very nice. Shine your life. That's pretty. That is beautiful. Guys, so I don't know if you have a favorite memory of when you were a child, of, an adult or something, but those memories is really what we should treasure. Things are nice to have, but, they get old and they fade. But keep these memories and maybe write it down for your kids, because they're not there, or for someone in the history. So that's what my journey is. I'm going to do this with each of my family members, make like a video and something like that. But let me just walk a little bit. I got to the weather's just kind of rainy. It's been so hard to Afghanistan. Very nice. My babysitter, she was from Pakistan, but I know that's not Afghanistan. So beautiful over there. You guys are all the way. Now, what time is it there? It's 2:59, almost 3 o'clock p.m. here. What time is it over there? See, this is amazing. You can reach people all over the world. How awesome is that? Isn't that beautiful? That water is really fast, though. I'm not going down close to it. It is, the water is dangerous like that, I'm just not going to fall in. I mean, I can look from up here, It's muddy, though. It's been raining all day, which is good. It's birds. Look at this. The tree is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what the message said. I didn't do anything to it. Probably held it if it's inappropriate. So, but my grandmother, this was my dad's mom. She was full of grace, and she didn't have a huge place. They lived in the senior citizen place, but she would entertain, and we would go there all the holidays, and she would cook for us, and she would make homemade Hungarian. We make like not fudge, but it's the chocolate. They're not fudge, but they're like the really delicious chocolates. It is fudge, but it's rolled in like those chocolate things. And then she would make ones with nuts on it on the outside. One pass. Oh, past 30. Yeah, I'm working right now. I'm working, but I need a break from my truck, My legs it's just been really hard. I don't know if you guys know, driving in the rain is it's very exhausting on your mind. And I just need to kind of stretch out my legs. See how fast it's going. But I hope this kind of, I hope this video encourages you, you know, to share your life a little bit. Because even if, you know, a lot of people don't watch it, you can always leave it for your family, you know, and trust me, they will appreciate this, you know. There's a bird up there. Let's see. I'm in Skillman Park. This is where I'm at. Isn't that pretty? Oh my God, I'm getting soaking wet. It's the water. I don't know if it looks rainy over there. Is there anything special? Yeah, look. Well, my grandmother, that's what I was talking about. My grandmother, Margaret, and my grandfather, Stephen. That's who I'm named after. But they were hard workers. Both of them worked. My grandfather, I think, did work in a casino too. He was good with like gambling and stuff like that. They played bridge, mahjong. You know, it's not easy, the tile game. Bridge is supposed to be very hard, you know, when you get in the senior citizens. But that's what they did, you know. She had 12 brothers and sisters, so big family. And then she had 3 children. Now all of them, all my aunts and uncles are passed. Actually, my 2 aunts, my father's passed. And then my cousin is passed. So it's like almost all of them have passed away. And I don't know her brothers and sisters. My Aunt Ethel has passed away. But back in the day, they had a lot of children. 12, think about having 12 brothers and sisters. I mean, good Lord. She had a big family, you know. Yeah, Afghanistan is absolutely beautiful. Just now it's so hard to travel. I'm not scared to go out the country, but it's so expensive. And the way the planes are now, it's just, I don't know. I would rather take a cruise ship, I guess, but it'd probably take forever to get over to Afghanistan. Yeah, it's beautiful over there. I mean, it's just rich. The country is rich. Traveling opens your eyes to the world. You know, like Anthony Bourdain, God rest his soul. You know, he went all over the world. He tried all different foods. And he just really showed you how awesome it is just to travel, you know. But that's why I said, like, I was thinking, my grandmother, she gave me the magazine National Geographic. And it opens your mind and your eyes to other cultures. So I love diversity. I love just different cultures. I love different foods. Just seeing, you know, how did the people dress? You know, the foods are so, it's, you know, it's just nice to have a different kind of food, you know, try something different because life gets very boring if you just square all the time, you know. Yeah, I would like to go to Afghanistan, but it's going to be a little while because you know how the kind of right now I'm working, but I would need to take off a couple weeks, you know, because you would want to really enjoy yourself. Oh, there's a cardinal. This tree is absolutely beautiful. I don't know what kind of bird that is. So pretty. I've only been, I've only been in the magazine. I went to all over the world, to National Geographic, but you know, I've been to Canada and here. That's it, 2 countries. It's so expensive to travel, but like Kabul, very nice. Yeah, my babysitter, she was from Pakistan, but I get that's not Afghanistan, but I guess it's close to it, you know. It's a mighty here. Well, I'm gonna get back in my truck, you know. Thank you for coming in. I really appreciate you, and thank you for all the thumbs up, guys. And I hope to see you back. I'm gonna go because I want to get back in the truck and get home. I wanted to share that about my grandmother, though. So if you have any really good memories, share them, guys. All right, of your mom or your dad or whoever, you know, whoever really just brings fond memories, whatever memory you have, you know, or maybe a teacher or something. All right, God bless you guys. Have a wonderful day.